Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Augustus, and I'm back again with another episode of Tsukihime. When we last left off, Shiki died in I can't say a horrible way, just because of some of the other ways that he died, but it was not pleasant. It wasn't the worst though. He's had worse in Arkshaw for sure. I think he was eaten by an animal once or twice. I think he got smashed. I don't remember every way he died. I tend not to keep track of that, but some of them are kind of funny. That one was, was informative, however, so there is that. But like I said last time, in order for Shiki to not die, he has to eat some lunch. Why did that? That was weird. Hopefully it doesn't try. That was weird. Why did the text go that fast? Anyway, nothing's going to get done if I just rot here. Besides, I'm not in the best health right now, so if I don't eat, I'll really collapse. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria. Thinking aloud, I get up from my desk. And my throat's still bothering me, just a touch, by the way. It's like, I'm not like losing my voice, I don't think, but who knows? Who knows? The big rush must be over because there isn't a line. The tables are mostly full of students already eating. I glance around the room to see if there are any seats left. And then, what? I see someone who looks like Senpai. I laugh loudly. Mistaking someone for Ciel Senpai because there's a small resemblance, I truly am beat. I know I'm beat, but I can't take my eyes away from this person that looks like her. This person that looks like her sits at a table while slurping up udon. It's curry udon too. Even her food resembles what Senpai would eat. Actually, it is Senpai. Senpai. I dash with all my strengths towards Senpai. Senpai. Please notice me, Senpai. Senpai looks up at me, then glances away quickly. She's clearly avoiding me, but that doesn't matter. Senpai, why are you here? I blurt that out because I can't even think of anything else to say. Why am I here? I'm a student here, you know. If I don't eat during lunchtime, I'll collapse. No, that's not what I mean, but I don't know what to say. My brain just stopped functioning. She looks away from me as if she wants to complain. Thought it was strange for you to be here. Just yesterday you said farewell, so I thought I would never see you again. Yes, because it was getting late. Students should go back home at that time, yes? Simply, with a straight face, she says this outrageous punchline. What? Or, Tono-kun, are you saying people like me shouldn't come to school? Her eyes that were so void of emotion yesterday looked directly into mine. A student like me? That's what she said. I don't know if she's really a vampire or not, but she healed from that fatal wound quickly, so she has to be something more than human, like Arcoade. You just can't say that that's human. But still, to me, she is a very dear person. I still don't know exactly what kind of feelings I have for her. But with just half a day, it was only half a day, but just thinking she wasn't in my world anymore made me feel reality was nothing I should care for. So, for me, she is someone I can't lose. Senpai, I'd be lying if I said all of it, but I don't care. Even if she is the same as Arcoade, Senpai is still Senpai. That is the absolute truth I believe in. Yes, I should say these words I couldn't say last night. However, before that... Fine. I can't help it if you hate me, Tono-kun. But this is my daily life, so no matter what you say, I decided to do as I please. She speaks directly. You don't have any complaints, right? Senpai says, and stares at me. Uh-huh. Of course, no complaints here. I feel like such an idiot worrying about it so much. The strength drains from my body. But more than that, I can't help but feel really happy. Yeah, of course I don't have any complaints. Because up until now, I was ignoring all of your warnings and doing as I pleased too, Senpai. That is acceptable. Then, let's shake hands. She sticks out her hand. I don't know what she's thinking, but I take her outstretched hand. Senpai shakes it up and down. Yes, then this is a sign that we have made peace. Let's stay this way, okay, Tono-kun? She flashes a full, truly happy smile. With that, she stands up, taking her tray as she walks away. I don't know where, but she seems to be heading somewhere. After putting her dishes in their place, she exits the cafeteria. That's fine. I'm happy that she is still here at school and that we've made up, but can I let things go about Arkawade and that vampire we're hunting? This is sort of an obvious choice. I'm going to take a drink very quickly before I explain it, so I can just kind of get into it after I explain what I'm doing what. I almost feels like it hit my throat or something. I don't know. Weird. Wonder if I don't know. If I did something while I was asleep, or just, buried my face in my pillow and hurt myself. No, I did do that. I did not do that. I'm not that dumb. But if we forget about it, if we let it go, we go to a bad end. We go to the one we just saw at the end of last episode. I don't know the difference in scenes between the two directly, but it probably is very similar. And if we say it does matter, if we think that it does matter around there, because we're not saying anything, if we don't have enough Ciel regard, we will go to that same bad end. However, we should have enough Ciel regard, unless I've made a terrible mistake and am the dumbest of the dumb, then we should be fine. And we should be fine. And I'm looking at something very quickly, because, okay. So, to be fair, and if I don't get this, then I probably will have to go to, in my spare time, I guess, probably tomorrow, to be fair, I will have to go through and re-go through the entire game to redo all of my choices. Because if I don't succeed in this one, which means I can't succeed in the next one either. But no, it's not. It doesn't really matter. If we can't get past it, we can't get past it. But we should. I'm pretty sure I did everything correctly, unless I'm that much of an idiot, which is distinctly possible. This can't be as good as it is. Senpai, hey! I hurry after her. Oh? Tono-kun, 5th period will start soon, You should hurry back to class. Idiot, the same goes for you. Why are you out here in the courtyard? I see. She's only pretending to be a student, so she doesn't really need to go to class. That's right. I will be late to 5th period too. I thought I would skip the rest of class, but maybe I should seriously attend class after all. Senpai smiles happily, and if there's one thing that Carnival Phantasm, I talk about Carnival Phantasm a lot, and I don't even remember most of it, which is the fun part, which I can watch it again and relive it all over again. Ciel goes to class. She does, in fact, go to class. Senpai smiles happily. Senpai? Don't tell me. You've been taking classes? Of course I was. I wouldn't be dressed like this if I wasn't. She seems quite angry. Hey, what's so funny, Tono-kun? No, it's just so happy and so angry. I knew that you really were Ciel Senpai after all. I really am happy. Huh? I am me, but why would that make you laugh, Tono-kun? It's nothing. More importantly, Senpai, about, Arcoade. In a flash, Senpai looks at me with emotionless eyes. It's hard to speak. It's hard to speak, but this is why I came after her. Please, listen to me without getting angry. You told me to stop, but I can't just leave this vampire thing alone. Uh-oh. Her emotionless eyes seem to be tinged with anger. Anyway, I can't just ignore this vampire. But I kind of broke up with Arcoade because of yesterday, and I can't do anything without help. So, if you're looking for this vampire, can't I help you? Senpai is quiet. She takes a deep breath. I refuse, and says so with a smile. You refuse? Why? Of course I would. Tono-kun, you don't remember almost being killed by her? Hunting vampires means being in continual danger of death. I will not let you be involved in such a thing, Tono-kun. I know, but I'm saying I'm prepared for that. I might not look like it, but I've experienced many near-death situations. I can at least protect myself. Tono-kun, how can you say that? I will admit that you have very good athletic abilities. Even though you have a weak constitution, your body itself is excellent. Slumping her shoulders, Senpai says something very surprising. Really? Compliment me more, please. The tension seems to disappear, and I blurt out that in response. Yes, Tono-kun, you got naked when you spent the night at my house. I saw you then. Not flabbiness, but tight muscle. You were spying on us as we changed. You were far away, but I thought your body was very well formed. Naked, but I didn't get naked. Did you forget? Tono-kun, did you not change before you entered the bath? Ah, that's right. Certainly, I did take my clothes and had her wash them for me. Senpai, I didn't know you were someone who likes to peek at people who are changing. No, that was just an accident. I happened to see it and was a little curious and thought maybe it would be alright. Yeah, lie to me some more. I mean, you're going to be fair. Her face turns a deep red as she stammers her excuses. I guess she's remembering what she saw that time. Jeez, look. No matter how good your body is, Tono-kun, ordinary people can't stand up against a vampire. Oh, that's why she doesn't want me to fight. I see. Then it's no problem. Because if you look at me, and you look at him, and you can tell that not all people are... Never mind. I take off my glasses. No Steiner math here. I take out my knife, which he brought to school for some reason, which is fucking whatever. My headache starts to flare up. Resisting that, I cut an appropriate line on a nearby tree. Tono-kun, that's how it is. Sorry, but my eyes aren't normal. Arcoade told me I can see the death of things, and they're called something like the mystic eyes of death perception. Her eyes widens as she takes it all in. Haha, sex joke. I see. So it isn't the knife that's special, but it's you, Tono-kun. Not special. It's just a side effect of an accident I had. That is why she was so interested in you. Your eyes have too much power for an individual to have. She suddenly seems drained of all energy. Certainly, with that kind of power, it is more dangerous to leave you alone, Tono-kun. And even if I did refuse, you would probably search for the vampire yourself anyway, and he couldn't afford to ignore you. Senpai? What do you mean by that? Couldn't afford to ignore me? My voice is cracked. That's weird. You mean, I guess I really am losing my voice, because my voice cracks when I start to lose it, like, badly. And it normally doesn't do that. I normally have quite good control over my voice in that way. Yes. I do not want you to be involved, but it's too late. I cannot deny that you have any connection to this any longer. So, it's okay if we go after this vampire together? Yes, I am prepared to do that. Senpai extends a hand, but I can feel it's different than when we shook hands in the cafeteria. Of course, I take her hand. Our hands meet briefly, and the handshake is over. This makes us a team now. I am counting on you, Tono-kun, so please count on me. From now on, the two of us will hunt down the vampire in this city. She speaks with a gentle smile. As I nod wordlessly, the chime sounds, signaling the end of lunchtime. After classes, please come to the tea ceremony room. We can talk more then. Senpai runs towards the school building. I'm late too, so I'd run as well. The end of the day homeroom session is over. My chattering classmates all get up from their seats. I usually just linger until the chaos is over, but today I stand up with everyone else. Which means I'm pretty sure we've passed the point of failure. I quickly walk out of the classroom. I head for the tea ceremony room. A lot has happened between Senpai and me, but it really turned out well. I'm glad to be able to help her, and I can be more assured than I was fighting by myself. But more than that, I'm just excited to have the chance to be with Senpai once more. I breathe hard. I dash towards the tea ceremony room. Why are you doing that, dum-dum? Idiot. There isn't anyone here. It seems like she hasn't come here yet. Pant. Pant. I think I got too excited. Sitting down on the tatami mat, I catch my breath. Pant. 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 My heated body doesn't cool off that easily. I painfully gasp for air. My body is drenched in sweat, and I feel terrible. My gasping fills the air. There's something weird. I've been resting for a while, but my breathing is getting worse. In the first place, why is my body tired after only running this little distance? Suddenly, pain fills my chest. My body falls with a crash. My entire body is convulsing. It hurts. My chest is burning. My mind is drifting away. My fingers claw at the tatami mats in pain. I pull and rip at the mats, but it doesn't stop the pain. 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 Such pain is frightening. I can't bear it. If it lasts another second, then it would be better just to die. Fine. I'll grant you your wish, Shiki. I lift my head off the floor. Before that, this seems a bit familiar. Well, and I think I know why, to be fair, but familiar nonetheless. Before that, my pain disappears. I don't feel pain anywhere. I don't even feel heavy. I don't even feel alive. I try to say something, but my throat doesn't move. There's nothing. No pain, no sensation, not even freedom. I don't know what's going on, so I try to get up. My body doesn't even twitch. It's not that I'm tied down, nor is it that my entire body is numb. If I have to give a metaphor, it's like my body is already dead, but my mind is mistakenly still lingering in my body. Of my 5 senses, only my sight is still left. The room is dark. It is already night outside. I can't move my face, so I move my eyes. Something. I hear something nearby, but I can't really hear anything. It seems something is wrong with my ears since I can't even hear my own breathing. I feel like I can dimly hear a pained voice calling my name. Oh, I thought you had completely disappeared, but you're awfully persistent, Shiki. I can hear a voice I shouldn't be able to hear. I glance around the dark as best as I can. There, I see something I don't know about. Who is that? I've never seen him. I've never seen him, but I feel like I've known him for a long, long time. What's this? How mean of you, Shiki. You've been looking for me for so long, and when I come out, you don't remember me. With an amused laugh, he stares at me with bloodshot eyes. My mind, the only thing still working, freezes. He didn't say it yet, but I know he is a vampire. That he is the serpent Senpai and Arcoade are looking for. No, that's wrong. Certainly I am the vampire known as the Serpent of Akasha, but to you I'm not the serpent, but rather Shiki, right? Man, how cold of you. You make me look stupid for thinking about you all these 8 years. Hey, don't you feel the same way, Ciel? He says that while looking at me. Ow, my knee just popped. Senpai? Is Senpai here? But where? I can't see her, nor do I sense her presence. If she is here, then why isn't she doing anything about him? In front of me. Right now, our enemy is in front of me. You shouldn't ask Ciel something she can't do that much about. Right now, she is in a condition to really show herself in front of others. Or she isn't in a condition to really show herself in front of others. Well, in the first place, I don't think you can really see anything right now. Another sound. Something. I can hear the sound of something tenaciously, almost madly clawing the tatami mats. Hey, didn't I tell you not to pay attention to that? Look, Shiki, the only thing you should see is me. The only thing you should hear is my voice. The only existence you should not acknowledge is mine. The only one that lets you live is me. Finally, at last I've met you here, so don't think of anything other than me. A sharp sound. From the hand of the man before me, this vampire called the Serpent, I hear a sickening sound. And then I hear a faint, pained gasp. No, I can't quite make it out. Did you really forget, Shiki? Was the old man's hypnosis that good, or did you lose your memory after dying once? Shit, either way, what a waste. Do you understand? These 8 years I've waited, these 8 years. I've waited for this instance when I could steal everything from you, the one who killed me. But what use is it now if you don't remember? What is he saying? I killed him? That's right. If you've forgotten, then remember. The 3 of us were always together, right? In the Tono Mansion, Akia, you, and I would play in the garden together before I became like this 8 years ago that day. I can't remember. Certainly, it seems like there was another kid with us back then. You can't remember. And we were such good friends, too. He grits his teeth. His whole body quivers with emotion, as if he was brimming with vexation. Jeez, was I the only one in such pain? That's terrible, Shiki. I was always locked away by the old man, but I could always sense you. Because I was using your life. Even though we're not connected by blood, we're connected by our souls. That's why I wanted you to have a terribly gruesome end. How unfortunate, he says. That sound again. The sound of someone clawing at the tatami mats. What an annoying woman. I stole this life. This was mine since 8 years ago. You think I can just give it back to Shiki? In the first place, I would die without it. Ciel, are you telling me to die? How cruel. Just be quiet and lay dead right there. Another piercing sound. The clawing noise stops. Where were we? Ah, that's right. We were talking about how deep our bonds were. What I wanted to say is this, Shiki. I'm your brother, but you and Akia seem to have thoughtlessly forgotten that. My Tonoshiki's brother? Well, I'll keep it at that. Shiki, you heard from Ciel about me, right? A reincarnating soul. A vampire that returns to life after it dies. His eyes narrow. His mood turns different from before. His soft, almost human personality starts to disappear. This is my 18th reincarnation. You know about my requirements for a new body, right? A family that carries power within its blood and has influence in society. There's no need to say what fits those requirements. During the 17th time, my previous self chose the Tono bloodline. Choosing the Far East was just a whim. Maybe I just wanted a change of scenery from my previous incarnations. I was killed by the princess, and my 18th self was reborn as Tono Shiki. I had no complaints about his body. His intelligence and development advanced rapidly, and the weather in this country was comfortable. But that was as far as it went. The serpent, Roa made a mistake in that the power of the Tono line was too great. Haki and I were only half human after all. The other half is as much a monster as Roa, what those others of the Tono line must resist throughout their lives. But some people are weak, which stops them from resisting. It is the duty of the head of the Tono household to kill those who succumb to the inversion and are no longer human. But to sum it up, I lost. Normally, Ro wouldn't awaken until I became an adult. Pop, pop. But since you and I are connected, you can understand, right, Shiki? Two wills cannot exist in one body. It's possible that the other personality stems from the person's will, but a completely different will cannot enter. What happens when it can't? Simple. The vessel, the brain, cries out. Headaches occur, suddenly, without reason, without meaning. Headaches. Don't tell me. That's right. Your headaches have flown from me to you. Didn't I say so earlier? I am using your life. We are two people using the same life. So, if I can move like this, then and you end up as mobile as a corpse. What kills a will is another will. My will to live is stronger than yours. Well, but you are still amazing. I'm using your strength trying to kill you, but that's strange way. But that's strange. Why are you still alive? As he tilts his head, he really does look perplexed. I'm the one who wants to tilt my head questioningly. Interestingly enough, the next to last line, but that's strange, why are you still alive? That has bearing later, like in the future routes, to give a little, it's not really spoilers, but it is, I don't know, makes you maybe think about it later, who knows? Anyway, I'm the one who wants to tilt my head questioningly. Why is he using my life, and what in the world is he? My mind is brimming with questions. And I think, because we have some questions, I think this is where we're going to end off this episode of Tsukihime. You know, and that makes it quite simple. Why is he using my life, and what in the world is he? But I think this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the end. What's going to happen next? How is Shiki going to get out of this little pickle he found himself in? What is he doing to who is obviously Ciel, and why? Why didn't Ciel, kill him beforehand? Why is he toying with us? Why is he like a bad villain monologuing at us without first having won? I don't like whatever. I'm not going to go into that here. This is not the place for that. But anyway, let's see. But why? What's going on with Shiki? What is going on? How is he going to survive? Well, find out the answer to that and more next time in Tsukihime. I hope to see you all there.